Joining us today for our wrap party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you two on the show. Joining Chris Manning, we're going to go 3v3 in proving grounds, try to get that W to celebrate the end of the season for 2K.
We are going to get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
For 2K TV. King Jordan, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's great running with Power DF and LD2K, and it's great to be back on 2K.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. 2K Sports presents Thursday night at the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Jaylen Brown out there with Hart. And there's Porzingis, and it's the Beast, and it's Pritchard in at the point. And for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Thomas, and it's Halliburton in at the point guard. I think we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, There's a lot to love about this matchup.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Halliburton. Passes it to Pritchard. Here's the Beast. Clock at 6. From past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Beasts got the first 3 points tonight for the Celtics. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. The pass to Mathurin. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics on offense. It's a 3-point game. To the left side wing. Kept alive. Pritchard. Here's Porzingis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. It's deflected. Brown against Halliburton. Brown outside. Down low. Hart, that's good.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. On the wing, Mathurin cranes the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that short of an opportunity from deep.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Here's the Beast. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Brown wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Now, here's Hart. Nembhard covering the Beast, and that one drops for him. The Beast's got 5.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Now, here's Halliburton. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They lead by 7. To the inside. Shots good by the Beast. He has 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. Celtics leading by 16. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Jaylen Brown. Wembanyama's out there with Porzingis, and it's the Beast, and it's Pritchard in at the point. Here's Pritchard. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's the Beast. knocked loose. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
That one falls. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Buffkin. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Chemistry at its best, an unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Here's Buffkin. 8 points for him. Here's Nembhard. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Inside, here's the beast. Tries again. And Wembanyama with the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Mathurin against Brown. Second chance shot. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. And the Celtics lead by 19.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Passes to Pritchard. Here's the beast. His 3-pointers off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a 3-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin. And you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Holiday comes in for the Beast, and Pippen subbed in for Pritchard. Now here's Pippen, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Shots good by Pippen.
Assist goes to Josh Hart.
Now Wesley. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Now, here's Thomas. Halliburton, no good. Here's Boston now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass.
Jaylen Brown.
Brown's got his third basket of the night right there.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Here's Pippen. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And again, the turnover by the Pacers.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Shepard's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Boston also with the sub. Williams is checked in. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. Pippen finds Porzingis. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 4 rebounds in this game. Now the pass to West. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Thomas gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pippen kicks to Williams. Good D by Siakam.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And finished off by Halliburton.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
And so it's Boston with it. The Pacers making the shot. Hart the pass to Pippen. Back to Hart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Williams, no good. Pacers trail by 20. Here's Shepard. Count it. Shepard's got his first points in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. He gets it in there. Pippen's got 6.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
No good that time. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, the Beast? impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Mavericks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And you know, the Celtics, they came into this season with one goal, and that's to win a title. A very dangerous team that no one really wants to play.
Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Thomas in at the 5, home in the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Third personal foul.
And we get a break in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. And you look at the Beast, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
And so he makes both from the line. Nembhard with it. Pass to Mathurin. Shoots over Brown, and it's Mathurin missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Here's Pritchard, the Pacers making the shot. Thomas with the block. Here's Nembhard. 10 points for him. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. From deep. And the three ball is good. Nembhard's got 13.
Well, Halliburton today is so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Brown against Mathurin. Brown with the bucket. He's got 11.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. That one goes in.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. Brown outside. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Hart. It's rebounded by Indiana. Thomas got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And finished off by Siakam.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Carter in for Pritchard. Carter looking around. Cans the 12-footer. And the Celtics lead by 17. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Nembhard. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
It's Carter, high post. Passes it to the Beast. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So it's the Celtics now. The Pacers making the shot. The Beast. Nembhard grabs the board.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hart. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Javon Cook. That is his first foul of the game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Porzingis is out there with Josh Hart. And it's the Beast. And there's Jackson. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Here's the Beast. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Outside Jackson. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
The pass to Mathurin. Siakam with it. With the drive. 5 to shoot. The tray. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mathurin against Hart. Pass to the Beast. Puts it up from 12, and the basket is good. The Beast's got 4 points in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Buffkin. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
Hart, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Outside Jackson. Hart the pass to the Beast. Buffkin with the rebound. That's tipped. Back to Hart. He dishes it to Jackson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send him back defensively.
Here's the Beast. Busted. No good that time either.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
The pull-up jumper, an important part of Siakam's game. All right, Pascal, we see you.
Timeout called the Celtics. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Here's the Beast. Pass to Hart. Here's the Beast. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For 3.
The Beast's got 27.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Halliburton for 3. buries it from three-point range.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A three made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Halliburton. Pritchard passes to the Beast. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Launches a three. Here's Siakam. The second chance effort. Porzingis with the block.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
To the wing on the left. Lets it fly. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 29 points for the Beast. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Brown the pass to the Beast. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Buffkin. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Boston leading by 15. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Knocks down the 10-footer. Pritchard's got his first 2 points of the night.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Hard against Siakam. Here's the Beast. Hits it from three-point range. The Beast's got 32 points.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Boston.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Beast.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good...
The Beast, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
1:04 left in the game. Now here is Carter. Passes it to the Beast.
Yeah, easy call.
Foul. Wesley, third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Boston.
That free throw good from the Beast. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Halliburton. The Celtics also with a sub. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from the Beast. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And there's the pass to West. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's the beast. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Free throw good. Wembanyama.
Celtics. Wembanyama. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Wesley. Nembhard finds Neesmith. Now Wesley fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the end of the
to come
game.
into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Lexus, you always challenging me. You know I love it when you challenge me, so let's do it.
Had to wear the Proving Grounds jersey today for this gameplay because I'm pretty excited. All right, what's the game plan, guys?
We'll just play sides if that's possible. But
Pass the ball, exploit mismatches, kick out. Yeah, we good. We got him.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna let them backdoor me because I know they're trying to do that.
Good deal.
As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all business mode, ready to defend their home turf. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And the starting group for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's the Beast in a 2-guard. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Pascal Siakam out there with Benedict Mathurin, and it's Thomas in at center. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And it's the Celtics ball. Hard with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Siakam, pass to Nembhard. On target from range.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Brown. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Nembhard, good.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. Knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Boston now. Back to Pritchard. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Halliburton. And in the game with Boston, he did not play well. Pass to Nembhard. Takes a 3. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana ball.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. 5 on the clock. Halliburton goes. The rebound, Celtics. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Here's the Beast. Lays it up and in off a pretty assist.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Thomas. Over Porzingis. Thomas misses.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Brown. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Siakam. It's tipped. Brown with it. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Number 67.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here are the Pacers now.
Celtics foul. Number 67. First personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. To the inside.
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall.
Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to the Beast. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Indiana making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. Wembanyama's checked in for Boston. Pippen comes in for Pritchard. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score. His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Brown against Matherin. The Beast. And a nice finish on the layup. The Beast has got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pacers trail by 5. On the wing, Nembhard launches it, drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Brown. 11 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Matt. Boston leading by 4. On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. They've got Jaylen Brown. Josh Hart is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Javon Carter, and it's the Beast in a shooting guard.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Buffkin. 14 points for him last game against Boston.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
5 to shoot. Converts on the jumper, an easy 2.
Yeah, this is the next step for Matherin. Looking for ways to improve as a distributor.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He came away with 34 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Well, this last stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Nembhard. Porzingis passes to the Beast. Offensive rebound. Porzingis. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Matherin. Off the mark there with a 3. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Down low. Here's the Beast. Indiana with a rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Connects from downtown.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the shot's good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Siakam with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Back to Neesmith. Porzingis against Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Uncovered. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's the Beast from outside the arc. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Neesmith. The rebound, Celtics. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to the Beast for 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Outside Neesmith. And here's Mallory, defended by Brown. Back to Neesmith. Here's Buffkin. Sees the lob. Deflected.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Shot's good by Hart.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Pacers trail by 10. Here's Buffkin. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And he's going for... Oh, my goodness! Jaylen Brown takes one out of the rafters.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oop. Like that really helped the momentum.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And Indiana with some changes. Thomas, he's checked in for Neesmith. Wesley comes in for Nembhard. And Halliburton is subbed in for Buffkin. And the Celtics also making a change. Wembanyama's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. It's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better. The officials were right on top of that one.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Thomas outside, pass to Shepard. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Pritchard gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. They trail by 11. And so it's Boston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on deep.
38. The Celtics, 46.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Andrew Nembhard getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Nembhard and Matherin, they're the wings. Then it's Halliburton, then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Thomas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Brown, no good.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Matherin. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics lead by 6. Intercepted. Nembhard with it. Hard covering. Releases. Boston pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Pritchard. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Pass to the Beast. Siakam pulls down the board.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Nembhard. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Brown. Oh, look at Brown fighting through contact.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart him, kind of wake him up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. The 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Brown against Matherin. To the wing, right side. Outside Hart. Pass to the Beast. Shot clock at 6 from the arc. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Matherin for the tie. The offensive rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Nembhard. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Celtics with the lead. Right side Brown. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
To the paint. Here's Thomas. And he slams it in one-handed.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Here's Brown. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The Pacers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Thomas. Nembhard outside, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often, one of them.
Pacers trail by 10. Ball stolen. Taking a look at the Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Nembhard with it, now guarded by Brown. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Launches a three. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Wembanyama gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Number 67.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Siakam. Here's Buffkin. Looking to get it going. The open shot. Halliburton gets a very good look and converts.
And this is how dangerous Halliburton can be from the mid-range. You gotta guard him closely.
Outside Porzingis. Here's the beast. Back to Porzingis. Pass to the beast. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mathurin with a rebound. Pacers trail by 12.
Celtics foul. Number 67.
Thomas, he's checked in for Buffkin.
Foul. First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Now Mathurin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And you gotta love Mathurin's assertiveness. He isn't afraid of getting hit on the way up.
Both free throws good from Mathurin.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pritchard, the pass to the beast. Mathurin with a rebound. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds now.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Boston leading by 10. Porzingis passes to Brown. Here's the beast. Beyond the arc. Mathurin with a rebound. Mathurin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Nembhard. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Nembhard's got 23.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly, Mathurin has been well coached on when to give it up.
Here's Pritchard on the money from 12 feet away.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Up top, Siakam, covered by Wembanyama. Up top, Siakam. Nembhard outside. Pass to Thomas.
And after just a fantastic first half, he's really having trouble finding that shooting stroke. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's the beast. Thomas defends. Clock at 6. The 3 from Wembanyama. They get the rebound. Porzingis passes to the beast. Another shot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The shot's good. And now a 12-point Boston lead.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Nembhard with it. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's the beast. Takes it inside. Soft touch off the glass. The beast's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Who poked away? Pass to Pritchard. 3-pointer. The rebound by Nembhard.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
And the jam by Brown.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Looking to win the run. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 25 points in the game.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Brown scanning the floor. Halliburton with some nice D. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 14-point game. Halliburton, no good. Boston's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 20 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's the three. Siakam. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Here's the Beast. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with a rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. The jump hook. Uses the glass to drop it in. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
They have proven to simply be the better team of the two, winning all 4 games in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Beast.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
Again, the miss by Boston.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Brown passes to the Beast. Fires from deep. No good. So we see Boston get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching.
Yep. Green.
Good shot.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yes, okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I'm going.
Get dunked on again. Oh. I tried it. That's all right. Got a little overzealous there.
No, you're fine.
What?
Man, I saw you.
That's all right.
Oh.
That's all right.
Nah, it's all.
Coming right up, the Celtics kick. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for Ed and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, we've got Brown. Hart is out there with Porzingis, and it's the Beast, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. So it's the Celtics now. The Grizzlies making the shot. The pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's the Beast. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Memphis with the ball. Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Hart. Here's the Beast. Guarded by Bane. Yep, that one goes.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant missing. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Wells wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pritchard passes to the Beast. It's Hart on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room.
Wow, it's like Ja has the ball on a string.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The Beast can't hit. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Morant.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Unable to get that one. Hart the pass to Pritchard. Here's the Beast. Guarded by Bane. Bane with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, I love seeing Bane finish in transition. Easy buckets like this really help him get going.
Brown outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Wembanyama. He's checked in for Boston. Pippen comes in for Pritchard.
Wembanyama. Pippen.
Bane inside the three-point line. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Brown, and it's off the back rim, no good. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing.
And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Hart is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Brown, and it's the Beast, and it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Morant finds Kuminga. Good on the shot. Baines got 10 points.
Just look at the body of Baines. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Here's the Beast. The Grizzlies pull it in. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
The Beast can't hit.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Well, he's a bona fide 20-point-per-game scorer. Desmond Bane's been terrific tonight. I'd keep going to him.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Morant with it, now guarded by the Beast. Morant with the bucket.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Pacers was terrific. He scored 20 points, and his activity on defense was solid, coming up with a lot of blocks and steals. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they'll want to keep it going tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such a hard worker. Payne was ready for any physicality that came his way.
Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
They get it back. Celtics trail by 20. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pritchard passes to the Beast. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 8 points for the Beast.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the middle, here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Pass to Hart. On the wing, Brown. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Ja Morant.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant passes to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Boston grabs the miss. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar.
So it's Memphis finishing the quarter up by
the first half with the score: the Celtics 31, the Grizzlies 55.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5. It's stolen to the paint. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball.
And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some.
The shot's good.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Outside, Bane. He takes it in. Here's Edey, headed by Porzingis. Edey can't hit.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's the beast. And there's the second time to finish it off.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
Memphis leading by 20. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
To the inside. And finished off by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
And so here's Memphis. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game, as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Knocks it loose. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's the Beast, guarded by Bane. The Beast can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And it's good, 2 points. Edey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's York. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to the Beast. Pass to Hart. Here's the Beast. And the shot goes in. The Beast's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Outside, Bain, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his... Celtics trail by 18. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Pippen. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard. That's the Boston 5. Wells with it. Out guarded by the Beast. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 20. The Celtics shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Pippen, the pass to the Beast. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generation. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them. Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
There's the pass to Porzingis. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Wells with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Dishes it to Wells. Passes to York. 5 on the clock. Ring shot on the way. That one good for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Pritchard. Here's the Beast. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Plugs it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got...
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and they just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. We're standing.
Great choice. That's a difference maker. Great choice. That's a difference maker.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.